Welcome to YILDIZ Readings 5D, a place in which we cover astrology, psychic updates, as well as the twin flame path. I do come to you live on Fridays, and if you do click the bell, you get the updates by zodiac sign and more. And very importantly, we do have new hubs opening early in 2022 and beyond. Galaxy Pub for information content, as well as the Age of Aquarius magazine. So without further ado, let's get into the update for your zodiac sign. And if you need to see me live, as I mentioned, live on Fridays. We're doing your reading, and this is for this point in the month moving forward. I have pulled the cards and I've really sat with it, and I'm going to read the crowning energy from this book. Now, if you wanted to get the deck, your crowning energy and what's coming through for you at the moment. It's interesting. It's crystals, and it's like, oh yeah, get my chakras in alignment. The unique thing was it's matching the clarifier. And the clarifier is to do with Virgo, and it's our thoughts. It's being really... Virgo polarities can be very structured, very routine, perfection-orientated, great critical thinkers, but it's very structured, okay? So that appears to be almost this self-critique going on. That maybe, again, with Scorpio season, with the solar return, many of you can be feeling you want to throw the baby out with the bathwater. You're guided to at the moment, and I do feel many of you could be really nurturing yourself, really putting yourself first, going, okay, what am I needing here right now? And if you're not, it's asking you to. And I'm going to read from the book for the crowning energy, and then we're going to channel the messages that are coming through, which does match, okay, Virgo, because Virgo is to do with healing and care. It might be the industry you work in, it might be the realm of work you do, but it's also the demeanor you're taking on. This card suggests, and they both suggest, that you have been so focused on those who require help that you have forgotten about yourself. Like so many, you have been taught to put others' needs first and your own wonderful self last. But this is an opportunity of the way in which you and the world are healed. Now, it's interesting because we are going to be having, at the moment we had a new moon in Scorpio. Now, what you're moving into is a very unique way of teaching you how, with other people, because the focus is going to be really on other people, other energies, and it will be for approximately 2 years, but it's teaching you both inside yourself and inside of connections, contracts, love, your values. You know, you're going to have a huge shift. Now, this is going to be beautiful. The good thing is you more than likely will handle it better than you think. And that's because you do have that in your shadow sign. So it's about facing it. It's about really transforming it with the right tools. You can have a lot more success, providing you know why it's happening. And I will give you some tips for the next 2 years. Okay. When you are healed and whole, I'm telling you that transit does it. The world around you heals as well. Understand the practice to develop healing mastery. The crystal card may be an indication that too much energy has been spent on hurt, disappointment, and anger. This is time to let go and move on. The mineral kingdom offers its natural, effective healing energies to you at this time. I give myself some time to heal from the pains and ailments that I feel. Forgiveness comes from deep in my soul. I now affirm I am healed and whole. Now, this can be to do with Reiki, spiritual healing. Some of you, especially because you're Scorpionic in nature, you'll be able to really look at the shadow and things. And yes, initially learning to vibrate inside that energy can be difficult. It's how you see yourself. You may have gone through stages where you go through phases. This can be with your clothing, with your demeanor, what you show to the world versus what isn't shown. You'll attract a lot of energies too. Now, in the initial stages, in your innate stage, you would have attracted energy vampires, you know? You also may have really attracted very difficult connections as well. Now, that is changing. You can be attracting people into your life at the moment, but through these individuals, be it it's work, it's your friendship groups, it's going to transform you into the person you really truly are meant to be. And I feel this is a positive thing, but it's looking at both the yin and the yang of what can I give and what can I get to balance things. Now, I do feel what I'm sensing from this reading so far, and this seems to be a really important message that's honing in for you, is that try not to be too critical on yourself through this process. I do feel you could be having some sense of upheaval coming, but I do feel you're prepared for it. Now, I feel you're looking at the past and you're like, okay, who is this new version of who I am? Because Scorpio, especially because we do have Pluto in Capricorn, it's like you're having this death and rebirth, so to speak. You're having this, change in the way you're speaking, thinking, communicating, reacting, showing up in the world, and that's the authenticity. Now, some of those old kind of things will start to feel a bit outdated for you. I do feel for some of you, you might be getting a letter. This could also be you've been waiting to hear on some news. This can be relating to love and or a job. I feel it's almost like, to a degree, you might be protecting yourself, and it's about letting go. And I feel almost, if you feel you haven't done enough, it's about accepting where you are, but it's also about letting go. And I just feel there's this huge risk at the moment. And you're wondering why potentially you're feeling that this situation is such a gamble, that this situation maybe is a bit risky. I feel to a degree you need to trust in the higher octane, and it's again 3D, 5D. It's moving to a point you're kind of thinking to yourself, okay, do I go with my heart and see where things go? And this can be, again, with work, with family, with everything you're choosing to. Where is this journey going to take me? And to you, the fear and the angst can be due to the fact that it feels like it's such a mystery. Some of you could be diving really deep into your life and feeling this exhilaration and excitement, anticipation. Others of you can be going to the opposite side of the spectrum and really wanting to dig your heels in and feel as though nothing's shifting. And it depends on how you're going to take that, but you've got to move into the heart space and realize what the extremities are directly showing you where the pain body experience is, and that's your key. Ultimately, I feel your direction's moving forward, you are moving forward, and I feel you're moving through a fair-based frequency. I also feel what you learnt over the last 2 years is really going to aid you, and what you have learnt from where you were a child to this point is really going to help with your destiny. I do feel that there's going to be some it's almost like you're going to have a gut feeling. And this gut feeling is really to do with a road you're choosing to travel down. Now, this, how you understand things, I don't know why they're going back to that. How you interpret things is very different maybe to the social crowd that you're in. That may have caused fear and angst. But I feel you're looking at that now and you're understanding that it's your unique self. Some of you are really looking at your connections and maybe feeling a little bit of regret, like why didn't you, really almost like casting that critical eye on it, maybe not seeing certain things. But it's about being gentle on yourself and letting that go in the past. Look, this is going to be a powerful change, and I do feel this eclipse in Taurus can bring both love and career to a head. The thing is, I feel most of you are going to intuitively know this is on its way. I also feel your guides are trying to give you messages, but it's going to be a soft bump in the right direction. Now, the other thing they're telling me is that with the gut instincts of what you're going to need to do, it's asking you to keep an eye on the signs and try to not get into too much ego when something's not moving, okay? Because the universe is trying to say to you, we have a better offer for you, however that's playing out, or we have a better way you can do it. So work with it like a wave, work with it like the tides, because I feel they're going to open these doors for you and it is going to turn out better than you think. I do feel some of you could have some really exciting news, and that exciting news is going to be a breakthrough, a very brand new beginning. And I also feel this energy around you at the moment really being super proud of you and feeling this openness towards you. I do feel accidentally you've healed them. And I'm also feeling people that you've been there for, it's almost like they're coming back and they're seeing the transformation you've gone through, and they're just really, really, really deeply appreciating you. We will get into the extension. I'm going to pull cards relating to your romantic interest, because I feel at the moment that they're coming through almost like they're wanting to make an offer. And they're seeing the light around you of how this transformation's happening. For some of you, I'm seeing you walking on the street and they've actually seen you, and they may not have seen you for a while. And it feels as though whatever you're wearing, you're just really glowing. You're doing your thing. You could be with 3 people, but I'm seeing this person has seen you, and I feel 3 days after they may contact you. Love and light. If you do want to come through, the link is below. Otherwise, I'll see you during the week for your updates. The link for the Members Hub is directly below. We also do have additional videos coming. Galaxy Pub is launching early 2022. Anything spiritual, the subjects covered on that channel. Very separately, we have the Age of Aquarius. Now, you can go onto the website, the VIP list is there, and when it's ready to launch, I will give you those updates. Bookings online and webinars as well. Live every Friday at 10 a.m. on the main platform, and 3 sessions a month at $11 in the Twin Flame Hub. Do keep an eye on the community tab, because I am automating posts and giving you updates for the moon energies by zodiac sign. Love and light. I will see you throughout the week, both live and for your zodiacs. Take very good care, and I'll see you on the other side.